As a society, we are living longer than we did in the past. In most industrialized countries, people are living well into their 90s. But what are we really accomplishing when this is happening? We are delaying the disease process. The flip side of this is impacting the families. The families are impacted with financial costs. How do we take care of the elderly? Very rare to see a healthy 90-year-old, but rest homes are with waiting lists. On the flip side of this, pharma has realized that there is this proliferation of disease going on. And what they are doing is they're actually having corporations invest into the disease process, almost like buying disease futures. Now, they're not investing for their corporate shareholders for the betterment of society. They're investing with the corporate shareholders for the decline of society. If disease proliferates and grows to an alarming rate, they profit with the money that they're going to make. If disease goes down, their shares go down. General Motors, for instance, say they want to invest in cancer. So they will do cancer ads, sponsor cancer research, and they are doing this even though the cancer research is to help promote the reduction of cancer. But because we know they do not deal with any natural remedies, only patented pharmaceutical remedies, what you're going to do is have the module that we have in place today, chemotherapy, radiation, and we know that if they did a 10-year study on chemotherapy, only 2.5% of the patients would be living. And this is what happens with an aging society when there's money in sickness, not money in health. Large corporations are actually starting to enter into the natural health industry. They're buying off small to medium companies and they're taking over. They are banking on the pharmaceutical mode. But at the end of the day, they have due diligence to the shareholders' best interests and not to the patients or the customer's best interests. And this is a problem what I see. It's almost like the movie Soylent Green. When people are aging, that we become just a receptacle for profiteering. And pharma, this is their goal. And what we have to do as a society is to recognize this. When you see ads, you look for follow the money. When you see clinical studies done attacking natural health products, find out who's funded the study. And when you find out who's funded the study, it'll lead you back. This is where a consumer has to realize what's going on today. There is an underground movement to really water down the vitamins and to have aging population. And at the end of the day, we're going to have people that are with Alzheimer's, diabetes, and cancer, and it's going to be profit-oriented. The natural health products have been classified under a subclass of drugs. For a naturally occurring health product that is food-derived from natural sources, to be placed in a subclass of drugs means that we are responsible to line up with the drug model, a new measure that would actually put over-the-counter pharmaceutical drugs in the same category as a subclass of natural health products. So what that would mean is, right now, as an association, we're trying to get outside of the subclass of drug and go back into the food class of drug. When we go into the class of a subclass of drug with an over-the-counter drug, then it becomes the same. And the measurements that are being enforced, we will have to come under the drug rule of law. So this means that you would have to have severe product warnings and cautions. What's happening in Quebec? You can't have coenzyme Q10 more than 10 milligrams in a capsule. If it's more than that, it's dispensed by the pharmacy. And this is where I think that we're heading for the natural health industry. If we go down this route, if we actually put natural health products in the same category as over-the-counter drugs, at the end of the day, we're going to be regulated as a drug. If you're not a pharmacist, you will not be able to dispense the higher dosages. This we have to fight. We have to voice this on YouTube, social media, and get this message out. We cannot allow this to happen to the natural health industry. People take this by a matter of choice. This is how they live their life and prefer to live their life. They take it because the products work for them. It's all down to choice. If you want to choose pharmaceutical drugs, then you have that route through your doctor. If you want to choose plant-based medicine, then you have your naturopathic doctor. The patient or the customer needs to have a matter of choice. That's all we're asking for. It's a democracy. Let's have the freedom of choice and keep our natural health products in the category that they're designed as natural food-based supplements to our diet.